just want everyone to know. I'll tell the world, yeah. I'll tell the world. I just want everyone to know.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Cap Nation Live, Tuesday, the last day in August 2021, August the 31st. What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Light little crowd brewing so far this morning. We got a little bit of a late start. It feels like a Monday. It feels like a hungover Monday, that's for sure. But nonetheless, we're here. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll. We get Major League Baseball today. And I am pumped. Glad to be on board. And locked and loaded. By the way, our plays are not out yet. They will be out shortly. Man, we were a runaway in multiple games yesterday from having a big winning day, and unfortunately, we were one shy multiple times in multiple different games. Members only play yesterday was great. Members only play this morning gave up three in the eighth to donk it off, unfortunately. Glenn W says he's in the house. What's going on? Dick Kick Actual, good morning. Jeff, good morning. Matt B, good morning. Shapendi, Mr. Burke, Mr. Martinez, Joe Free, Robert, Anthony, Mauricio, Juan, good morning. Joseph says, Jacksonville and UAB now 51. That's why we put it out on Monday. That is why we put it out on Monday. I'm sure it would still go flying over. But nonetheless, definitely like it more on Monday. Alrighty. So we're going to jump right into it and see what kind of fun we can have. Just like yesterday. We had some fun on the live show yesterday. Apollo, good morning. I see you jumped on board my personal place. Thank you. You'll receive a text message from me a little bit later, so make sure your phone number is accurate. If not, send an email with your accurate phone number, because that's how you get my games. Mr. Shane Johnson, good morning, sir. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. A lot of bad weather in the world today. A lot of bad weather down south. Hopefully, LT and anybody else that was affected by Ida is okay. We got some rain last night. I only knew because I was dead asleep. And the pup decided to come jump on me while he was drenched, of course. And supposedly we were supposed to get it yet again. In other news, Cam Newton was released this morning by the New England Patriots. Yes, Cam Newton was released. He is no longer QB1, QB2, or QB3. He's QBE. Well, QBUE. QB unemployed. Mac Jones named QB1 for the Patriots. Will be the starter in week 1. No more Cam in New England. I'm gonna be honest. Cam lasted a lot longer in New England than I thought he would. And no disrespect to old Newton. You're only as good as the supporting cast around you and how, a team is either capable or not capable of protecting you. I guess that means on and off the field. Poor guy looked better pre-COVID, that's for sure. You guys remember he got it last year, what, once or twice or something like that? I know at least once. He did it twice. But yeah, old Newton boy is gone. Yeah, definitely can't throw. He's not a passing quarterback. And he could take a lick, man. He could definitely take a lick. And he's taken some good shots over the years. And no doubt about it, he's definitely a tough one. But reading the comments. Daryl, good morning, sir. Robert says Cam to Houston. It'd be just a big shit show. By the way, in other news, the Cowboys have cut quarterback Garrett Gilbert. Cooper Rush is named the backup to Dak Prescott. In other news. In some college football news, before we jump into these breakdowns, the old Gamecocks are going to start a graduate assistant at quarterback. Yes, folks, South Carolina is going to be starting Zeb Nolan, who's a grad assistant at quarterback. Imagine that one. Came as a grad assistant on Shane Beamer's coaching staff. I know he was sharing reps with the redshirt freshman. Former QB at North Dakota State. Should be interesting. Shane says Cam to the Cowboys. Nah. Can't see that one. Although Cam's capable of winning games, that's for sure. Rich says, what does a grad assistant do? Means you're fresh out of college and you're going into coaching. Means you're walking around on the sidelines with a clipboard doing some bullshit rookie tasks. Basically, bitch boy on the sidelines other than water boy. Probably collecting jock straps or who knows what else that they do. But yeah, good for him. One more year of eligibility. Alrighty, so we will jump right into it. We'll talk some Major League Baseball today. By the way, there will be members-only video released today. We've had members-only video and content released every single day so far. For Monday and Tuesday, we'll have one for Wednesday. Possibly even an additional one for today. You never know. You never know. By the way, for everybody that doesn't know and's been living under a rock, Wednesday's free play video, tomorrow's free play video is already out. It was released yesterday. It was released yesterday. And we've seen a huge line movement. A huge line movement already since we released that game. It's the reason why we released it. It is the exact reasons why we released it early. So, if you haven't already bet Wednesday's daily free play in the college football game, you might want to watch that video. You might want to watch that video and get that one in because that line's just going to go even higher. And right now, I still think it's valid. I still think it's definitely worth a gander. Alrighty, let's get our Major League Baseball live odds up. Not much soccer in the world going on today, but yet somehow our soccer guys have one play today, and it's looking like a good one. Actually, I just bet it right before we went live. Alrighty. Sonny Gray back on the mound for the Reds. Mikolas on the mound for the Cardinals. Cards getting the job done yesterday, baby. Cards getting the job done. We had that one. We rolled with the Cards yesterday. Nice premium play winner. Matter of fact, it was the only premium play winner yesterday. But hey, nonetheless, we rolled with it. Couple really close games yesterday. Close totals that got us. Cardinals today are plus 1.5, minus $1.40. They are plus 148 on the money line, minus $1.60 for Sonny Gray. That's with an O, not a U in his name. For Sonny Gray of the Reds. You guys know we like to cash strikeout props on old Sonny Gray. So that is going to be the first thing that I look at, if it's even up yet, which I don't believe that it is. At least not on the normal page. So let me go to the player props. Let me move over there real quick, just so we can see if Sonny Gray's strikeout prop is out yet. Sonny Gray is over 5.5. You got to lay a little bit of juice. You got to get to minus 156. He's only done it once out of the last 3 games. 4 out of the last 6 games. Last time he faced off against the Cardinals, he only struck out 3. And remember, the Cardinals have been a quality team at putting the ball in play. They may line out or fly out, but the strikeouts have been an issue for teams facing them. So I'm going to steer clear of that strikeout prop. As far as the game goes, Sonny Gray, great on the road. Yeah, somebody actually just, who was it? Hold on, let me see the comments. Ross said that Sonny Gray has a higher ERA at home than he does on the road. That's fact. Neverez, good morning. The last outing for Sonny Gray went 6 innings, gave up no runs on 3 hits. Matter of fact, he has not given up a single run in 2 straight games in 6 and 7 innings. Last game at home against the Marlins, he blanked them in 7 innings. Gave up 1 hit, no runs. 5 strikeouts and 2 walks. He is walking batters, walking at least 2 a game. For 5 straight games, 2, 3, 3, 2, and 2 most recently. As far as this one goes, Miles Mikolas for the Cards. They've gotten some decent outings out of him over the course of 4 or 5 innings. The Reds' bats have been kept at bay. They've scored 1 run a game for the last 3 games. Before that, they put up 11 over 2. It seems if they're losing, they're scoring 1. If they're winning, they're scoring 4 to 5. Nick, it was down for maintenance last night, but I'm on it right now. As much as and this one's a stay away for me, as much as I think the Reds will have a chance to win, I got to roll with St. Louis yet again on the run line. Plus 1.5. minus $1.40 is what I lean towards. I'm going to stay away from the game, but I do lean towards St. Louis plus the 1.5, as well as the under 9. As well as the under 9. Moving right along. And we're going to bounce around from game to game because I can't be live for too long today, unfortunately. So we're going to bounce around. Put out a daily free play video yesterday evening, actually late last night, featuring the Orioles and the Blue Jays. If you want to know about that game and what we're taking, make sure you watch the daily free play video. It's only like 3 minutes long. But we did put out a play between the Orioles and the Blue Jays yesterday. Oakland and the Detroit Tigers. Oakland going with Cole Irvin, who's 9-12 on the year. Not many losing records for starting pitchers on the A's. 9-12 with 144 and a third innings pitched. Just 97 strikeouts to 31 walks. The Oakland A's have won 2 straight, 4-6 in their last 10. Tigers have lost 3 straight, 4-6 in their last 10 as well. Going with old Scooball. Tariq on the mound. Tariq on the mound for the Tigers. And let me tell you, this man has been on a mission. Struck out 10 St. Louis Cardinals, who don't strike out a lot, in his last outing on the 25th. Struck out 7 Angels before that, 6 Orioles before that, when they just faced him on the 11th, where he went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, 0 runs, and 6 strikeouts. Yeah, Jordan, the damn Carp blew it, insanely blew it yesterday. They absolutely insanely blew it yesterday. That was horrible. Definitely should have been 2-0. Scooball's strikeout prop is sitting over and under 4.5. Over 4.5, you got to lay a little bit of juice. You got to lay minus 156, but it's going to cash. It is going to cash. Putting it in the comment section because the board is still down. Tariq Scooball over 4.5 Ks. Got to lay a little bit of juice with it. Juice only matters when you lose, and this one is not losing. This one is cashing. Scooball to hit 5 strikeouts or more. Make sure you guys get that one. As far as the full game goes, I got to roll with the better team. I got to roll with the better team here. Oakland is definitely the better team. Finally winning 2 straight, hoping to get their winning back on track. 1 game at a time. They got to get through Cole Irvin here. Make sure he doesn't screw them over. The A's minus $1.14 is what I lean towards. Again, that is just a pure lean. Not really in love with that game. Rockies and the Rangers. Gomber against Lyles today. Old Jordan Lyles for the Rangers. He got absolutely smoked in his last 3 2/3 innings in his last outing against the Indians. I mean, he got torched. Gave up 8 runs on 9 hits in 3 2/3 innings, had 3 strikeouts and a single walk. The total on this game is sitting at 8.5. We took the over yesterday and we got bit by the snake. Keep in mind, though, the game before that against the Red Sox, he got a cold Red Sox team, went 7 complete innings, gave up 1 run on 5 hits, no home runs, had 3 walks. Hey, guys, hold on 1 second. Alrighty. So as far as this one goes, Jordan Lyles is a wild card. He pitches great, and then he gets tagged. Usually for a couple games in a row. He just came off a great and he got tagged once. But usually, when he gets tagged multiple times. Yeah, David, we already announced that about a half hour ago. Cam Newton is QB unemployed. Mac Jones is QB1. You got to take a look at the other side. Colorado Rockies. They're capable of doing some damage. They're capable. Shane, thoughts on 5.5 strikeouts for who? Which pitcher? I think this one, much like yesterday's game, although we thought yesterday's was going to go over and it stayed under by a run, Austin Gomber gets roughed up. He's going to give up 3 to 5 runs over the course of his 4 to 6 innings. I like this one today. And I'm going to be betting this myself. The Skubal, I mean, I could take it at 5.5, but I'd rather lay the juice. I'd rather lay the juice to make sure I'm putting money in my pocket because there's a huge difference between 4.5 and 5.5 when it comes to strikeouts. We saw that with the old Bumgarner strikeout prop over the weekend. Anytime I can take it a little bit lower, I definitely will. I mean, I'm not opposed to 5.5, but I personally wouldn't bet it. I got it at 4.5 minus 156 at betonline.ag. And that's the reason why I'm betting it. But I'm not a huge fan at 5. If it was 5.5, I wouldn't bet it. Myself personally. All right, so free play time. Rockies, Rangers, over 8.5. I do lean towards the first 5 over as well. First 5 is worth a small bet. First 5 is over 4.5, by the way. I don't see how that doesn't cash. I just don't see how both of those don't cash. Yeah, sometimes if the number's not right, it's not worth betting. Especially when it comes to strikeout props. You know, how many times have we seen a pitcher quickly get to 4, but he can't get that 5th strikeout? You know, we see it all the time. Or they get to 5, but they don't get that 6. 6 is a lot of strikeouts. Especially for somebody who gets tagged. All right, so free play is in the comment section. Moving right along. What I want to know is post up in the comment section which game you guys want me to talk about, and we'll talk about it. You guys post up in the comment section which game you want me to do next. And then we'll talk about that one next. Shane agrees with Joe about staying away with the having a better number elsewhere. You know, it's smart. You know, there's a lot of things to bet. There's no need to force something, especially like a strikeout prop. You know what I mean? Fuck, it's hard to strike out batters. Ross says San Diego versus Arizona. We can do Snell versus Gallen. You guys are a little slow. Ross Pitts wins. Padres, D-backs. Padres and the D-backs. Let me pull up the line for that one. Padres with Snell on the mound laying $1.60 with the D-backs are plus 148. Blake Snell on the mound, 6-5 with a 4.58 ERA. Padres picking up a win yesterday. Dodgers picking up a win yesterday. Giants dropping a game yesterday. Putting the Dodgers 1.5 games back after the Giants lose 3-1 to the Brewers yesterday. That was definitely a big win, not only for the Padres in third in the NL West, but the Dodgers in second in the NL West, and a huge loss for those two teams that San Francisco donked off a game at home against the Brewers. Zach Gallen, 2-7 for the Padres. He's actually pitched pretty good lately. Last 2 outings, he's given up 2 runs over 12 innings. He's got 3 walks and 15 strikeouts, 6 in his last game, 6 strikeouts, 9 before that. Given up 1 home run in the last 2 games. The last time he faced San Diego, he got roughed up, guys. He went 5 innings at home against San Diego on the 15th of August. He gave up 4 runs on 8 hits, gave up 3 home runs. He had 5 strikeouts and 2 walks. Take a look at old Blake Snell. Went 7 2/3 and gave us vintage Snell in his last outing against the Dodgers. Gave up 1 run on 3 hits. He struck out 10 LA Dodgers, walked 0. Before that, walks have been a huge problem for Snell. 2 games ago, he walked 2, then 2, then 3, then 3, then 4, then 3, then 4, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 3 on June 11th. And I could keep going back. That was the first time all season that Blake Snell did not walk a single batter, dating all the way back to spring training. Is Blake Snell back, or is it too early to get excited after his 7 2/3 innings against the Dodgers a week ago, 6 days ago? Gave up a single run. It was a solo home run. Diamondbacks are tough, though. Galen's going to pitch a great game, and they're going to be pesky. Padres ultimately win, I think. Do lean towards the Padres minus $1.60, but I think the Diamondbacks keep it interesting. As far as the total goes, either one of these teams can light it up, and that total sitting at 8 for a reason, obviously, because Snell versus Gallen, and both of those pitchers can go quite some time and be very, very, very stingy. It could be going into the 7th or 8th inning, and it's tied 1-1 or 1-0. And then, boom, they light it up. So, I got to steer clear of that one myself as far as the total goes. I do lean towards the under, but I can't bet it in this one. Lean towards the under, but I still have that sneaky suspicion that at one point, one of these teams, or maybe both, will light it up. Joe Free says, Kyle, what odds do we have for the first 5 for the Rockies and the Rangers? It's at 4.5. 4.5 in the first 5. All righty. Just a quick gander with one more. I got time for a quick one. Charlie Morton against Walker Buehler. Braves, Dodgers. Game 2 of that series. Obviously, you guys know I'm a huge Braves fan. My mother, a huge LA Dodgers fan, and she is at my house. She flew in the other day. She's been with us for a couple nights, 2 nights now, out visiting. Morton and Buehler, we're going to have a pitcher's duel in this one. Again, total sitting at 7.5. I can't touch it. I just can't. This is probably a 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, maybe 1-0 type of game until later in the game. And then all hell can break loose. So, I mean, we saw that yesterday with how many home runs, but yet the total still stayed under 8.5, total sitting at 7.5. Not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole. The Dodgers are laying a minus 184 juice. Braves cooling off a little bit. Charlie Morton on the mound with his great 12-5. Got roughed up in his last outing against the Yankees. Gave up 4 runs on 6 hits in 5 innings. Gave up 2 home runs. You don't want to be giving up home runs when you face the Dodgers. As far as this one goes, I don't bet with my heart. I bet with my money. If I was going to do anything on this one, it's LA Dodgers or bust, minus 184. I got to lay a little bit of juice with it, but I think it cashes. I think it cashes. So LA Dodgers lean on them as far as the total goes, and again, steering clear of it because it could be an 8th inning and all hell break loose. Mr. Craig Eagle, I hope you're doing okay, brother. I hope you are doing okay. All right, folks, that is what I have for today. Short, sweet, right to the point. Man, we needed 1 run. 1 extra run in that game somewhere along the lines. And, man, we were so close in that game. So many opportunities. Just never got it. Especially late in that game when we had the opportunities. But again, quick little recap. Gave out a Tariq Skubal strikeout prop over 4.5. Minus 140 or 156, excuse me, at betonline.ag. Rockies Rangers over 8.5. Free play with a strong lean on the first 5 over 4.5. Nathan says first 5 under and Dodgers money line. It's probably a good one. It's probably a good one. All right, folks, that is what I have for today. If you're on our premium plays, or on our system plays, or on my personal plays, we'll be out here in a little bit. Nothing early today, so you're not missing nothing. We want to ensure a winning day today. So don't miss out. Get on board today, guys. Let's make a boatload of money, all right? Let's have a great day, please, for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're betting on our plays, somebody else's plays, Bozo's plays. Whatever you do, and when you decide to do it, make sure you wager responsibly. Mr. Ingle says, we are good. Just a lot of trees down, but none on homes. That's a good thing. That is a very good thing. Raymond, no, I don't like Skubal at 5.5. I like it at 4.5. I lay the juice. I'll lay the juice. All right, folks. I am out. Enjoy your day. Sheriff Edward. We need to chit-chat, my brother. We need to catch up. All right, folks, I am out. Enjoy your day. Please wager responsibly. Bet within your means, not over your head. And we will see each and every single one of you live tomorrow. 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. Be ready tomorrow, guys. By the way, Wednesday's free play video is already out. There will be another members-only video coming out. We've already had 2 for this week. We'll have a 3rd one here shortly. And don't miss out. If you're not a YouTube exclusive member, make sure you click that join button right down below or in the comment section of the video. It's down in the description as well as the comments of the live chat. Says join here. Make sure you're a YouTube exclusive member because we've got more content coming, all right? Sheriff Edwards got here late, but he's trying to get back on track. He will. Football's here, brother. You're technically not late for anything yet. We get college tomorrow. All right, guys, I am out. Enjoy your day and stay safe.